one of the heavyweights tonight.
Over here, over here. Let's get it in, B.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Lakers. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, the Houston Rockets. Pretty far behind right now.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. James is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Rockets, and it's Page in at the 1 spot. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Here's Halliburton. And talking about MP, he loves playing defense. Has designs on that Defensive Player of the Year trophy. Gotta love the decisive nature of MP's personality.
Defensively, I love what MP is doing right now. He's been focused and disruptive, and he's been doing it on every possession, and that's the key. If you want to be considered for Defensive Player of the Year, you have to bring it all game, every game.
Now here's Hunter. Patterson passes to Page. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the Lakers, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Page passes to Whitehead. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now, here is James. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. No one near him. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Patterson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
James outside. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Hunter against Tatum. Now here's Hunter. He's closely guarded. Pass to Whitehead from behind the arc. James with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, drops in the three.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's the pick. Pass to Patterson. Three-pointer. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Whitehead, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. It's a 5-point game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Patterson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
James passes to Williams. Back to James. Screen by James. Halliburton for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Whitehead. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
For 3, James. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Whitehead. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Whitehead's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Page. Still no points. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Rockets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Page, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Patterson. Takes a three. Powell pulls it in.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Right side Tatum. And here's James. Give him 20 to the middle. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Page. 9 points for him in his last game. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. The Lakers lead by 10. James outside. Off target from three-point range.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall. James has got 25 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 6. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here is James. He's got 25.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
1:11 left in the first. Here's Whitehead. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. James with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Reed. Misses the three. And so Trent will bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Pass to Wingate. Shoots from 12. First shot won't go.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Randolph passes to James. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Patterson. And so it's Houston with it. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Just 5 on the clock. Trent rejected by James. And they're able to recover. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got Cam Whitmore, and it's Trent in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from 3. James has got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Left side, Whitmore. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at James. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass to drop it in. Whitmore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And that one's good. James.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Wingate. He's scoreless. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Patterson. Patterson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent outside. Pass to Hodges. Outside Whitmore. James with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Powell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Halliburton comes in for Reed. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. The Lakers lead by 9. James up top. Whitmore defending. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the inside. Here's Patterson. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. They get it back. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the line for him here. Whitehead, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 11. And in the second quarter, a little under 3. And a half minutes played already.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Halliburton. James outside. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. James has got 40 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
Outside Whitmore. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Williams is checked in. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now, here is James. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Carl. Powell with it. Whitmore defending. Here's Halliburton. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Patterson. Patterson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Can they get it? He buries it from 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
James outside. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. James has got 46.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Page, defended by Halliburton. The shot by Page, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For 3, James. Pure from 3-point range. James has got 49 in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside Whitmore. The Lakers with a rebound. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Whitmore. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Yep, that one's good.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Los Angeles making a change here. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. 4th, the Lakers.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Pass to Whitehead. And So it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rose. You're thinking about the shot.
Hello folks, still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Rockets.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Lakers, Jason Tatum out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's James, then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
For 3, James hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Patterson. Out left to the wing. Here's Whitehead. And he jams it home with authority.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Lakers lead by 22. James goes in, outside Tatum. Back to James. There's the triple. The Rockets pull it in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. The 3 ball. That shot off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Page. Tatum with some nice D.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he could just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 13. Beyond the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. Rockets trail by 20. Hunter on the wing. Inside. Patterson, good. Patterson's got 16 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's James. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Whitehead. 16 points for him. Another shot. That one is off. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers lead by 20. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Patterson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
James deciding where to go with it. And they pick up 2. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And another miss by Houston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
It's hauled in by Houston. Whitehead's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the three-pointer goes. Whitehead's got 8 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Both free throws good from James. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Page passes to Whitehead. Here's Patterson. Shoots. Carl with a rebound. This James on the wing. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's Page. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The three, James. No luck on that one. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Whitehead. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
James can't get it to go. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Page. Up and in on the layup. He has 7.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
James outside. Offline with a 3. Rockets trail by 20. And here's Hunter for 3. Morrow with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3, James. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Whitehead. Chalk up 2 there. Whitehead's got 12 points in just the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
James outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Hunter's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Houston has possession. They trail by 18. No good on the triple. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. For 3, James. And he can't get that one. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Lakers call timeout. And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. Second, Jason Tatum.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Now, here is James. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Whitehead. James with the rebound. James has got his 16th rebound on the night. And he drives in, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. The first free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for the Lakers. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets trail by 21. Here's Hodges taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Patterson. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They have a 19-point lead. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Some hard-nosed basketball, getting in tight, taking it right at the D.
Pass to Patterson. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Patterson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another. Another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by the Lakers. James with the ball. 4-3. He can't hit that time. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Patterson. Check by James. Patterson, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
James outside. Good. He hits again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
40 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Outside Whitmore. Out to the wing. Here's Patterson. Off target from outside. The Lakers lead by 22. James outside from downtown. Rebounded by Trent. And the Rockets shooting around 44%. Not bad. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And Los Angeles making a change here. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Patterson. Now here's Whitmore. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Cam Whitmore, and it's Hodges in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. For three, James buries it from three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And James gets it to go.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Pass to Whitehead, to the wing on the left. Here's Wingate. Powell covers. Here's Hodges. Shoots over Jackson. And it's Hodges missing. Hodges has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Here's Whitehead. The rebound by Jackson. Well, the Lakers shooting about 56% in this one. And there's James from the arc. He got it again! Sensational!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Launches it. Whitehead can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the paint. Oh, another one falls!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Pass to Wingate to stop the run. Drills it from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Tatum, good.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Here's Page. Oh, there's the alley. Tatum with a steal. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Page. Here's Whitehead. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whitehead's got 16 points here in the second half.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And there's James from the arc. And it's Page with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Whitehead for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 20th rebound here tonight. The steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Hodges missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Fires for 3. The shot by James, no good. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Page. Outside Whitmore. Down low. That shot missing. Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Here's Hodges. Here's Whitehead. And he makes it. Whitehead's got 29. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. For three, James. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitehead's got his 6th rebound on the night. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. James outside. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Hodges. Six to shoot. The three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
James outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets shooting an average of 43% from the floor to the paint. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Whitmore. Three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. For three, James. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Page. Pass to Whitehead. Lets a three fly. Fires in the triple. Whitehead's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Houston has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Outside Whitmore. Here's Page. To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.